Hello, my name is Kirk Jordan. I'm the owner of Positive Proof Photography, and today I'm going to be teaching you about the 3 basic elements of photography. I hope you enjoy. Three basic elements of photography we're going to start off with today is subject, light, and background. For subject, we're going to be talking about what your image is going to be capturing. Is it going to be a person? Is it going to be an animal? Is it going to be a place? You have to make sure when you capture that image that that is going to be the main subject and focus of your image. There are times you have to zoom in. Sometimes you have to crop people out of the image, not after Photoshop, but inside the camera. Always remember you can turn your camera sideways, zoom in, get lower to get to your subject so it can be the main focus. So when it comes to subject, you have to think of your rule of thirds. What that is 2 horizontal lines and 2 vertical lines going across your image. With your subject, you don't want them inside the box, you want them at the intersecting points. You also have to think about your subject and the perspective of your image. So if you're going to have a person in the model, you want to know how close they are away from a building or a wall. If you're taking pictures of sports, you want to be aware of the parking lot in the background. Or if you're taking a picture of a skyline of a city, you want to be able to have the rocks and those particular trees in line of sight or not. Light is going to be the next thing we're going to talk about. Light also adds a lot to your subject. With light is very important to when you're going to take that picture. If you're going to do dawn, dusk, or midday, that can also draw and help your particular image come alive. From proposals to sports games and the city streets. Depending on when you take that photo will give a whole different feeling and meaning to your image. The last thing we're going to talk about is background. Background is definitely key in having your subject and your lighting laid out correctly. Your background can definitely help your image when it comes to leading lines. With leading lines, you will be able to have your subject point be able to follow into what you want to do because the background is able to enhance it. Sometimes the background can be very distracting, so keep that in mind. So if you're able to move your subject around so that background does help the image, make sure you do that. But there's occasions when you can't move your subject. So you personally have to move yourself. That means dropping to a knee, be able to turn to the left or right, or even turn your camera horizontal or vertical. And with that said, be able to practice with subject, light, and background, and those are going to be the basics of your photography. Thank you again. My name is Kirk Jordan. This is Positive Proof Photography. Please like and subscribe at my page and follow me on all my social media. Mic drop. So when you take that into consideration, think about what you consider like a slippery slope.
Okay. All right, whenever you're ready.